India will be in receipt of a share of those 80 million vaccines. And through COVAX, I believe there were some 6 million vaccines destined for the region.
Do you know when the first lot of US vaccine would arrive in India? And do you have a figure on how much, what's the number of vaccines that India would be receiving this first lot?
Uh, Thank you. So I don't have the specific details on when the shipment of vaccines will be arriving in India. Of course, India will be in receipt of a share of those 80 million vaccines. And through COVAX, I believe there were some 6 million vaccines destined for the region. We know that India has suffered tremendously with this pandemic. And as we have done in the case of these vaccines, but also as we did even prior to this vaccine sharing announcement, we have demonstrated our commitment to work closely with our partners in India to help see the way out of this epidemic. We have spoken of our commitment of 7 plane loads of life-saving supplies worth approximately $100 million that went to India in recent weeks. But this is also in addition to the tremendous generosity that we have seen from the private sector and the diaspora here in this country that has donated some 400 million additional dollars. So that's $500 million that the United States government and the people here in the United States have committed to help our friends and to help our partners in India recover from this pandemic.
While the private sector, as you mentioned, and the Indian Americans continue to raise funds for India COVID-19 assistance, is the US government still continuing with their COVID-19 assistance to India, or has it stopped now?
We are absolutely continuing with our commitment to help the government and the people of India emerge from this pandemic. When it comes to the private sector, Secretary Blinken, Coordinator Gail Smith, others within the administration helped to spearhead some of those commitments on the part of the private sector. We remain engaged with the private sector as we have spoken of our commitment of vaccines to India, of our commitment of plane loads of life-saving supplies, doing all we can, not only on our part, but also to galvanize action on the part of other non-governmental actors here in the United States to help our friends in India.